Hello. Hello. Welcome to the live. I hope you guys are well. Welcome, everybody. How you guys are doing? It's a beautiful, cold, windy, nippy day here in Canada. But we're alive, we're well. We give God thanks and praise. We're still alive and we're grateful. So, today we are going to talk about boosting your self confidence as you see the topics. We are doing such amazing topics. You guys are telling me how much you like the topics. So, yeah. So, today I'm going to share eight eight things with you guys on how you can boost your self confidence. Yes. So, people always ask me about self confidence and how I'm not afraid of people, or how I'm not afraid to do things. And yeah, so I will talk about this topic today because people want to know, right? And honestly, guys, I was not always a confident person like when I was young. Like, but as I grow older, I just decided to like love myself and be confident, because like when you grow up in a certain environment or in a certain system, you're expected to not speak to some people in a certain way because they think it's disrespectful or whatever, and sometimes people can kind of walk all over you. So there's a fine line with self-confidence and just being yourself. It depends on where you come from. So yes, that's basically it. But anyways, I decided to be confident because I just want to be me. I just want to be myself, and I want to be able to say what I want whenever I want in a respectable manner, but I want to be able to speak my mind, right? And so I'm just a confident person, and that's just who I am. That's who I be. And I just go out there and I just be myself. And when you be yourself, the confidence just come out. Like when you're scared or you're trying to be somebody else or you're not yourself, that's when like you're not very confident. So let's get into the points. So the first point is body language. Body language is so important. If you're slouching over, your hands are folded, you're kind of, you know, doing like this, people can tell right away that you're not confident, that you're not sure of yourself, that you should, like, you're not yourself. They know that you're feeling scared. They know that you're not sure of yourself. You don't know what you're doing. So that's basically that. But your body language should tell people how confident you are. So, for example, you go into a room, you go in there to do something, you walk in, you walk with your head held up high, you make eye contact with people, you say hello and stuff like that. Like your face have a certain seriousness, not too giggly, not too, laughy, but you're very serious and you're straight to the point and you direct. So that's how you wanna, your body language. You should be sitting up straight and you shouldn't be slouching, you shouldn't be biting your fingernails, all that good stuff. Like you shouldn't be doing all that stuff. A confident person sits down very poised and not slouching, not looking nervous, not looking around too much, fidgeting, yeah. So confident people don't do that. So that's what you do when you're confident. And a confident person gives eye contact to people and they listen. They be like asking silly questions like, okay, all right, so you do this, da, da, da. No, like you're confident, be like, okay, you listen to the instruction, okay, yes, and you be like, okay, you want this to be done, so you want it to be done. You're very firm and to the point as a confident person. You listen to people, you respect others, and you give your viewpoint in a respectful manner with the proper body language. If you're speaking to somebody, your face is gonna be like poker face in a way, and you're gonna be serious, and you're not gonna be like elbows down, slouching, lifting up your eyes, rolling up your eyes. No, make sure you give eye contact, look the people in the eye or the person in the eye with a serious face. Okay, so that's the point number one. Point number two is your appearance. A confident person must feel confident in what they're wearing and how they're feeling inside. If you put on some clothes and you're like, that clothes is not looking good, you're pulling it up, you're fixing it consistently, that makes you feel uncomfortable and it takes away your confidence. So wear things that you love and that you look good in, that you, when you put on that clothes, you're like, whoa, I look amazing, I look great, and you're happy to walk out there in this clothes, you know? So don't be putting on something that's maybe too short and it's kind of pulling up, or it's too tight and it's making you uncomfortable. Like, make sure you're uncomfortable, you're feeling like $1 million in the clothes that you're wearing, and you're happy in the clothes that you're wearing. That also brings out your confidence and make you, you know, feel more poised and ready to do what you're doing. Okay. Point number 3 is get some real knowledge on a particular subject. If you're going to present something to somebody, say you're going there to give a talk, right, and you want to be very confident, you want to look put together, like, study the subject to a great in detail, so that when people ask you questions about what you're talking about, you're able to answer questions in depth about the stuff. Don't be telling, you go to talk about something and then you're saying, well, I have to research that. No, make sure you go there very prepared. Make sure you know what you're talking about and you're able to be answering the question based on the subject that you're talking about. You can read some books, you can watch some programs, you can talk to people with experience in that field, so you're there real confident and real prepared. You give that air of, oh, this person know what they're talking about, this person know what they're doing, yeah, okay. So when you give that positive vibes to people, people would listen to you because they're like, oh, look how this person present themselves, look how she's talking, look how she's making her points. You're not stuttering, but like, you're not doing that. You sticking to the point. If you're talking, say you go there and you're giving a talk about skincare, you be there talking about, okay, we're going to be talking about skincare, these are the plants that we're going to be using in our skincare, this is what we're going to be putting in our infusions, we're going to be infusing this with that, this has certain property, that has certain property. Somebody may say, oh, why can't we put something else? Be ready to say, well, we can't put that because if you put this thing, it's going to interfere with A, B, and C, or it has a strong smell, it's going to take over the smell of what you're making, or it's going to overpower the other ingredients, or it's too strong, or I recommend you use this because this is milder. So this is how a confident person is going to talk, because they study the subject, they're well versed about the subject, they're experienced about the subject, and also they're brought in a lot of elements from the subject. So, you know, somebody can ask you a question, you're able to answer. So that's basically that. So when you go there, people are going to listen to you, people are going to be like, oh, this person know what they're talking about. So you bring in that air of confidence with you and your experience in what you're talking about. So right away there, you're bringing that confidence with you. And read like a broad scale, so you know bits and pieces of things. So if you're going to talk about skincare, for example, talking about skincare, make sure you do a broad reading, studying, a broad, like, gaining knowledge on skincare, so somebody can ask you, oh, what if I have combination skin, can I use that product, what would you recommend, or something. So make sure you know what combination skin. Somebody may say, well, I have sensitive skin, or what can I use? Be able to answer that question. The product or what you're talking about that you're making, you may want to go into depth and say, oh, okay, why would I be using this oil? Can I use oil A, oil B, oil C? Be able to know about those oils. Somebody may ask you, oh, this oil does it contain vitamin E? Does it have collagen? Know all those things, so you can, bits and pieces of the thing that you're talking about, so you'll be able to, you know answer questions, and you'll be able to talk about more in-depth stuff. The next point, which is point number 4, is dress the part. Okay, dress the part that you want to be. So if you're going to a meeting and you're going to be the speaker, make sure you dress the part. Don't be going there with a jeans and a t-shirt, hair crazy. Like, no, you want to be well put together. Make sure you look like, maybe you can wear a business suit, a nice skirt and a top. If you're a person wearing pants, then you could wear a nice pantsuit, or something very nice and put together, business like, business casual, something like that. You look well put together, not sloppy and like if you're going to the beach or you're just going outside to run some groceries, and like make sure you look well put together and you look the part. So find your own comfortable style and look the part and make sure that you're comfortable and you feel, like I said, like $1 million. um my friend was telling me about people who come around to sell different things, and she was saying that some people, they come around, like area, to sell different things, and they just look crazy, and she's like, I'm not gonna buy stuff from them. They look like, I don't know, like they just jump out of bed, they look all rumpled or crinkled, and they want to sell things to me, or tell me about clothes or this, and they'll look all rumpled, they look. And then she said one day, this guy, he was like a car salesman or something like that, and he was going around like giving deals, like if you buy a car from their um car place or something like that, like you get a discount. Like he's just going around, I think, and he's just like, giving somebody giving you a discount 10%, like a flyer or a coupon or something. And then she says this guy pull up and his car was making noise. He looked like if he just jumped out of bed and a dog ate his clothes. Like he like a cow chew his clothes, and and spit it out. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, I'm not gonna buy a car from him or his company, because look at his car. If you're selling cars, why is your car looking like that? Why is the car making noise? Why the car looks so beat up? Like, no. So yeah. So please look the part. No, maybe, and she needed a car. So maybe if he had gone there and his car was okay, it wasn't making noise, it was, it wasn't like an old car ready to die, and he looked presentable, maybe should have been like, okay, I'm gonna go to his company and I'm gonna definitely buy a car from them, because she need a used car. And she's like, no, I bypassed him. I'm gonna go somewhere else. So please dress the part, look the part of what you want to be or what you want to sell or what you want to model or whatever. And that's gonna basically boost your confidence. And if you're selling something, people are gonna buy in from you because you're dressing the part. Point number five is to be a confident person, you need to tell yourself beautiful things daily. Like, I am beautiful. I'm amazing. I'm awesome. I'm sexy. I'm hot. Like, you need to tell yourself awesome things. If you're going to be confident, you got to start the confidence from within yourself. Because confidence is in here, and then it radiates outside. So every day I tell myself beautiful things. I get up, I wash my face, I'm like, oh, girl, you're looking so good today. I talk to myself, I tell myself things. I said, wow, yes, I did it. I'm so good. You know, when I exercise, I tell myself, yes, I can't believe I did this. Look at those muscles. I'm building my muscles. I tell myself good things. I'm like, yes, you're going to get that 6-pack. You're going to get that 8-pack. I tell myself good things every day. You talk to yourself and you always be positive. And like, if I'm driving, I'm going somewhere and somebody cut me off or something, I'm like, girl, you got this. You got this. Put a smile on your face. That person is having a good day. You having a bad day. But we hope he has a better day. You're having a good day. You tell you self-talk and you tell yourself beautiful stuff, right? Sometimes people are afraid to tell themselves things. Why? Oh, I look at myself in the mirror and I tell myself every day, girl, you sexy. Girl, you hot. I don't know about you, but I tell myself those stuff. I do. Even my husband, he laughs at me sometimes. He says, oh my gosh. Did you just say that to yourself? I'm like, yeah, I did. And I tell him stuff for himself too. I tell him, I say, baby, ooh, you looking good today. And he laughs. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, ooh, you looking hot today. Bad. I tell him that. I even tell my kids that. I tell my girls, my girls, they're always blushing. I tell my daughters, I'm like, you looking smacking hot today. I tell my kids nice things. I tell my boys, I'm so like, you're handsome. Ooh, that girl is gonna be like falling for you. I tell my kids good things, and these are things I have to practice with yourself, and you have to practice with your children because you want them to self-talk and you want them to think positive thoughts. The worst thing that you can do is thinking negative thoughts in your brain, and this negative talk is going to cause you to have problems in your life, because if you say negative things to yourself, You will not do positive things, and you are discouraging your own self. So it is very, very important to tell yourself very positive things every single day. Find one thing. You can start with one thing, and trust me, you will find 1,000 things you can tell yourself. 1,000 things. I already said that on this on my channel, that when I was 16 years old, I look at myself in the mirror without clothes because I was kind of going through some stuff where I wasn't feeling really good about myself. And I look at myself in the mirror without clothes and I say, wait a minute. I'm a beautiful, hot, good looking, amazing person. Why should I make these things bother me? I'm like, I'm gorgeous all over. My ear, my hair, my arms, my boobs, every part of me is beautiful. You know what I mean? I look amazing. Why should I make these things that I was going through bother me? And then after that day, I was like, yeah, that's it for me. I'm just gonna love myself and I'm gonna be confident within myself. And that's basically it. And I'm gonna take care of the body that I have. And that's exactly what I've been doing up until now. I'm close to my 50. You understand what I'm saying? And I've been taking care of myself. And that's what I am doing. And I think do these things, people, like do those things. Like look at yourself. Take a good look at yourself and be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. If you have a little bit of weight, you be like, you look you look well, you look good, but you need to lose 5 pounds. You look amazing, but you need to lose 10 pounds. You look amazing, girl, but you need to lose a little 10 pounds or a little 15 pounds. Tell yourself things. When you be honest with your own self, then you can achieve success. Then you can go where you want. I look at myself in the mirror and I say, those legs need to be a little bit toned. I tell myself that. But you're still beautiful with the legs that you got, but you just got to do a little bit more exercise. I tell myself that. And I get up and I actually go do the exercise. Some days, if I'm in a rush and I just grab something and stuff, I'm like, I talk to myself, I'm like, you didn't eat good stuff today. Go make yourself something nice. Go eat some real good stuff. Go buy some fish. Go, like, I tell myself that stuff. I talk to myself like if there's another person with me. Because I mean, if you don't talk to yourself, if you're not it may seem funny, but if you're not the friend of your own self, like, who's gonna be honest with you except your own self? And some of us, we're not honest with ourselves. We like looking ourselves in the mirror and we see ourselves there and we tell ourselves something else. No, don't tell yourself something else. Be honest with yourself. If you have a problem with yourself, fix it. Don't downgrade yourself. Don't degrade yourself. Just fix the problem. Like me, I like to eat snacks. There's certain snacks that I like to eat, right? So I tell myself, you like too much snacks. Okay, I tell myself. So I said, I go to the store and I said, no, 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 self, today are you not having any snack? You already had 2 snacks for the week. I tell myself, I said, no, pass the snack, pass the snack thing straight. Pass it, pass it, pass it. I tell myself that. And that is how I keep myself from temptation because I'm saying, I want to take care of myself. I want to live a long life. Why should I be eating all this stuff every single week? So be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Oh, I'm gonna buy these chips. I'm gonna spend this money on these shoes. Oh, I'm gonna buy this expensive car. Stop yourself. Stop yourself from doing things that you don't want to do because you shouldn't do that. Stop yourself. Take control of yourself. Don't allow yourself to be controlling you. Okay? But tell yourself beautiful things and make good decisions that's gonna make you happy and not gonna make you feel bad about decisions that you make. Because when you do that, you are your confidence is gonna drop. Because say for example, you go there, you see this beautiful car. Oh, I like this beautiful car. It's so nice. I want to drive this car. I always wanted this car, but you don't really have the money to buy this car outright. You are going to take this car and hire purchase. And then you have a job, but what if you lose that job? So you buy this car, you take this car and hire purchase. And then you're working like crazy to pay off this car every month. And you're not happy, but it's a bad decision that you made because you decide to buy this car. You didn't speak to yourself, you didn't think, you didn't look, you know, you're like looking at your old car. My car is too old. You understand what I'm saying? I want a new car. Why? Your car works fine. You don't need a new car. You understand? But a confident person will drive up with the car that they have and be happy with the car that they have. Be proud of that car. But you going to buy a new car because you're like, Mike, I don't think my car looks so well. I don't feel confident about this car. You know what I'm saying? Like, build confidence in yourself, and confidence is going to radiate everywhere. Everywhere. I see some people on, like, I see some people, and I personally, some people invite me to their home. And honestly, guys, I'm not bashing anybody home. I'm not here to bash anybody. Everybody must be satisfied with how they're living and be happy with how they are. And some people invite me into their home. And the pride that they have in their home, even if their home is not like fashionable, it's not like, well decorated, it's not like whatever, there's things all over the place. You know what I'm saying? But the pride and the happiness that they have, oh, come see my basement, oh, come see my room, oh, whatever. And I'm like, wow, the house is small, it's not up to like people's standard. Other people out there would have come in somebody's house like that and say, "Oh, this house is a little small house, but it's not painted really good." Da, 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 da. But that person who living inside the house, who invite me in that house, it's so prideful. Oh, look at my couch. I put this nice little thing on top of it. I put this little. They cut the curtain and they make some little things on the seat, and they did their own fancy decoration by their standards, and they're so proud of their place. Other people, they wouldn't be proud of, like, my place is not so nice, it's not well painted, it's not this, it's not that. No, no, no. People like that, they're gonna go far because they appreciate and they feel pride, and they're confident about the place that they're living in, and they're happy about it. So we need to be confident in ourselves. And like I said, the confidence is gonna radiate everywhere else. Your house may not be the biggest house, it may not be the neatest house, it may not be the best painted and have all this decoration, but you feel pride in your house, and your confidence will shine. Your confidence will shine anyways. You understand? So just be confident in yourself and in how you present things. And stop. The next point number 6, is stop comparing yourself with others. A killer of confidence is comparing yourself with others. Oh, she's so thin. I wish I was thin. Me, don't be saying that. Everybody has different body types. Everybody have a different body shape, and it's up to you to fix your body the way you want it. If you like your body meaty, that's the way you like it. Love yourself meaty. You like your body thin and scrawny, keep your body like that. You want your body to have muscles, then go and exercise and build muscles. You want to have a 6-pack, a 8-pack, do that. You are capable. You have the understanding. You have the knowledge. You have the know-how. You can do it. There's a lot of information out there. There's books, there's TV, there's internet, there's all kind of stuff that you can go look at, and you can find knowledge if you want to get to a certain body shape. You want to be healthy, you can go out there, do research. You want to eat certain foods, buy certain things, make certain recipes, do that. Keep yourself healthy. You want to wear certain clothes, go out there, find your own style, but stop comparing yourself to others. Go find things that you truly love, things that fit good on the body shape that you have, you know, and stop comparing yourself to others, because when you compare yourself to others, that is when you kill your confidence, because you're saying, oh, this person's better than me, I'm not that great, and you're bringing all the negative vibes. So that's something that you don't want to do. Bring positive vibes and positive energy in your life by being happy in the person that you are, because you are unique. Everybody on this face of the earth is unique. If you look at us, we all have different faces. We look different. We're different people. We have different ideas. We are different beings. We think differently. We have different ideas. We have different perspective. We have different skills. We have different ability. But the sad thing about it is we keep looking and comparing ourselves to other people. And then when we do that, we're not using our skills, we're not using our abilities, we're stifling the good things that we have. So don't do that. Don't compare yourself to others. Comparing yourself to others is a killer of confidence, okay? Like, no, you just stop it. Look deep within yourself and see all the beautiful things that you have within yourself and start using them. Point number 7 is always be your authentic self. Be your authentic self, but be classy, right? Don't be like a person who's loud and out there and whatever. Be a classy person in your authentic self. I was watching this movie with my family here on Saturday, and it's about the three black women who was in NASA, right? And then that woman who helped do all the calculations when they were trying to go into space, right? NASA. So yeah, that movie is a really good movie for black people to watch and see what was happening in the 1800s down there and all the things that was happening to black people and stuff. But that's a good movie. But the black people in this movie was very classy. Just the way they speak to the white people was very classy because there was racism, there's segregations, the black bathrooms and the white bathrooms and all that kind of stuff. A lot of segregation was happening there. But the black people, they had skills and they were very educated and knowledgeable, but they wasn't always given the opportunity because the segregation and the slavery thing. But these three ladies who were working for NASA was smart. They had the brains. This woman, she had the brains. She was a human calculator. She was a human computer. She was able to calculate stuff and write math and do all these calculations for when the spaceship is gonna land, where he's gonna exit, all that kind of stuff. She did like that. Guy didn't get into the space shuttle thingy there unless she did the calculations because he wanted to make sure that the calculation was perfect. Every time she made a calculation, it was perfect. Everything went well. So yeah, she was a human calculator. And when you go up there, it's life and death. If that shuttle thing doesn't come down right, then you can just caught on fire. If the capsule is not let go properly, again, you could die. So she proved herself over and over that how intelligent and smart, and she was brainiac. She was. So I am saying, like, be your authentic self. Now, one of the women, uh, she knew how to work the machine, and they wasn't giving her opportunity. She went to the library to get some books, and they told her, "Oh, this is not a place for colored people. This is not a section. You're in the wrong section. This is not a colored section. Colored people don't come here." So anyway, she ended up still in the book from the library, which wasn't right. But she still the book because she wanted to read what was in the book so she can get some more information how to get the machine to work. And in the end, she sneaked into the building. Well, she didn't sneak. She had a pass, and she went into the building and she started working the machine all on her own. And when people come in, they was like, "Oh, the machine is working." They find out we have numbers in the machine. But she did that because she was a brainiac. You understand? So what I'm saying is, she has been her authentic self. And at one point, the person who hires, or the HR person, was saying, "Oh, we have nothing against you, colored people." And then she was very classy in her answer, where she said, "Oh, I think you." She didn't said, well, she wasn't like going around saying like, "Oh, well, yeah, I know you people don't like black people. I know you guys are racist." And no, no, no. She didn't do all that stuff. She just listened to what the woman said, and then she said, "Well, thank you very much. I think you really believe that." That was her answer. And the woman was quite shocked, you know, because the woman was giving her a talk, "I know you colored folks. We just take people based on their qualification, based on their intelligence, she was giving, she was basically saying that to the black woman. The black woman, she just listened to her and then she says, "Well, thank you very much, but I know you really believe that." Very plain. Yeah. And that woman who was talking to her really actually believed what she was saying, but that's not true. She actually does not like black people. She's racist against black people. That's the whole movie, uh, the story of the movie. But in the end, they needed those things to be done. And so the black people did it because they had the skills and the knowledge. But in the entire movie, the black people were very, very classy, very, very classy in everything that they did and said. They wasn't there shouting and screaming and whatever, whatever. They were their authentic self in a very classy way. You guys should go watch this movie, okay? And the last point I want to make is reward yourself, praise yourself, tell yourself good job when you do something great. You have children and you tell them, you tell them, "Oh, good job. I'm so glad you colored this. You put so much color on your paper. Oh, this is so beautiful." Da, da, da. You need to tell yourself that. You tell your children these things, so you want them to build confidence. Or you say, "Oh, sweetie, you look so nice. Oh, you went into the bath and you take a shower. Look at you, you're smelling so nice. Bravo." You kiss your kids. You do that stuff because you want to build confidence in your children. So they will take a bath. They'll be happy. Oh, I can color. I can draw. Let me draw more. You know, let me sit quietly. Let me read a book. Oh, sweetie, you read the entire book. Good job. You know all the words. That will encourage them to read. That encourages them to do more because you're building self confidence, self esteem within them. You need to do that to yourself. Reverse psychology. You do it to your children. You need to do it to yourself now, because now that you become an adult, you forget all that stuff and you're not doing it to yourself anymore. So you need to do those things to yourself because you need those things every single day in your life. When you leave your house and you go out there, it's a jungle out there. People are mean, people are unkind, people are happy, people are unhappy, people are miserable. There's all kind of people out there. And sadly, we interact with all these kind of people, and sometimes by the time you leave your work or you're ready to come home, you left home with your cup full, running over, spilling. And when you got there, your cup is almost empty because of all the negativity and all these crazy people that are out there, impolite people, people who are have no manners. You go to order something, um people are rude. It's like people are pushing you. You go in a line to do something, they're not waiting their turn. Like, there's so much, like, things out there that will take away your confidence, or like just deplete you, honestly. So you have to constantly pouring into yourself. Like in the morning when I wake up, I like to listen to some they have this, what do you call that, positive talks. You can listen to them on TikTok, on YouTube. They have all these positive talks. It's like, oh, if you wanna go up the mountain, well, you better start climbing. You gotta tell yourself that you're gonna reach to the top. And when you reach to the top, all this kind of talks. Like, I listen to this talks. It's like, it's putting one foot forward, put one foot forward, not going backwards. I listen to all these nice positive talks to get my mind right, to let my mind start thinking positive things. And you should do that to yourself. It's very, very important that we keep our cup full all the way up here, and never let your cup run dry, because that's when you're going to have depression. And I'm going to give you guys a bonus point is, why you're not confident is because you are not defining the problem of why you're not confident. For you to be a confident person, you need to define things. Why am I not confident? Why am I feeling this way? What is causing me to not be confident? Is it my clothing? Is it the way I think? Is it the way I'm thinking inside my brain, the things I'm telling myself? Is it my environment? Is the people that I surround myself with? Is it my friends? So you got to pinpoint all the things that are causing you to not be confident. And once you figure that out, then you can zoom into the problem that is not making you confident, and you can work on that. You can get help. But if you don't know what is making you not confident, not sure about yourself, yeah, that's basically that. I remember a long time ago when I was, I don't know, I think when I was like 18 or 19 or something like that. Um, there was like a fashion that came out. Yes, guys, it was a fashion. People was wearing certain tops, and they're wearing certain skirts and something like that, but the skirts are kind of short. And honestly, I tried a couple of them, and I was so uncomfortable in this fashion, and everybody was wearing this fashion. And that was a new fashion. And I was like, um, me, yeah, that doesn't suit me. I'm not comfortable in this fashion. I don't care how fashionable it is. I don't like it. You understand? So I decided to make my own fashion. Instead of buying the small skirt that everybody were wearing, I bought a bigger skirt, and I made it into my own fashion. And those skirts, they had stripes on the side. I don't know if you guys know this fashion. Maybe you guys are not old like me, but they had the striped shirts, striped skirts. Like one side is like red, green, and yellow. This side is like red, green, and yellow. Then you have a white stripe in the front, a stripe in the back. But it was the fashion back then. The striped things, and then somebody stripes so big stripes. Somebody a white stripe, 3 inches stripes, 1.5 inch, 2 inches stripe. Anyway, it was a fashion back. That was a fashion. Okay, the top and the skirt, that was fashion. And I'm like, I'm not comfortable in that stuff, so I'm not wearing that stuff. But I rewarded myself by making my own fashion. I made the thing. I started wearing something that I actually like and I love. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically that. I defined the problem. The problem was, everybody was wearing that thing, but I wasn't comfortable wearing that thing. So let me make my own fashion. And I was really comfortable wearing my own fashion, my own style. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't uncomfortable anymore. And honestly, I saw many of my friends are wearing that clothing and they were very uncomfortable. Sometimes we go in somewhere, they keep pulling down, pulling down, pulling up, pulling up. If we go somewhere with dancing or something, they couldn't dance because this clothes keep rolling up, whatever. I'm like, well, I'm not going to do that. I was just wearing a bigger size and I was very comfortable. I wore a bigger size top. Yeah, I started wearing a little bit of, my clothes a little bit baggy, and I was very happy. I was very comfortable. So yeah, you gotta define what is causing you the problem. And if you're shy, shyness could be a problem why you're not confident. And you know, go read up some book about shyness. And shyness is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Some people always think that, oh, somebody's shy, they don't talk a lot, or they're mousy or something. It's not that. You could be a person who is shy, doesn't speak a lot, but when you do speak, make sure that people would listen to you and what you have to say has value, because some people, they're shy and they don't speak, but when you try to talk to them, they're like, they don't say anything much. So nobody wants to talk to them because they're always stuttering. They don't say anything like, of great value. They're very, very nervous and words don't come out well, right? So what you need to do is learn. You shy, that's okay. But make sure you make yourself well versed. So when you do need to speak, you say something valuable and people will listen to you, So learn ways to talk and say what you want to say, and not be like, oh, I don't know, yeah, don't do that. Then there's much information out there. Like, go get information on how to overcome that shyness. And next thing is, it could be you're not confident because you don't have money. Money could be something that's making you not confident. If you lack money, then get a job. Get a job or make your own job. You know, like I made my own job for 7 years. I quit my job, my regular job, 9 to 5, and I made my own job. I sell products. I give people also, what do you call that? References, and I also mentor people. I do all kind of stuff to make money. I do sewing. I do lots of things to make money. I sell eggs. I sell chickens. It's like I do all kind of things to make money. So you can do different things. I opened daycare. I had 3 daycares in my lifetime because I wanted to make my own money and I wanted to have money. So if lack of money is causing you to be, oh, I'm not confident. I don't know how I'm going to pay my bill. I can't do this. I can't do that. It's kind of making you lose your confidence. It's kind of making you feel down. Like, do do something to have money, and also look at your finances. See where you're spending money. See where you can cut costs. See how you can make something from scratch so you don't have to buy it. Look at ways where you can keep money in your pocket and not make money go out of your pocket so often. So if that's the problem that's making you not confident, then get a job. You can get a part-time job. You don't even have to have a full-time job. You can get a part-time job, or you can open your own business. You can do a dog walking service. You can do a babysitting. Like there's so much jobs out there that you can do to gain money. And when you're looking for a job, look for a job that's gonna suit within your lifestyle. Like some people, they take jobs and it doesn't suit within your lifestyle. Like this jobs that you're taking is making you miserable, making you unhappy. Like, no. Right now I have a part-time job, and people are asking me, "Oh, why don't you take a full-time job? Like, you're so gifted, you're so skilled at this thing. Like, why are you working only part-time? Like, we need like a full-time person. Like, why don't you apply for a full-time position?" Me? Nah. No, and I just clearly refuse. I'm like, "No, I don't want a full-time position, because why would I take a full-time position? Yes, I'm qualified, I have the all that, the degree, whatever, whatever. But a full-time position, it's not for me at the moment. That's not what I want. So I am not going to, get myself into a huff and a puff and do something that's going to be like taxing to me. I have to prepare all that stuff, do this, do that, do the other. No, I have my business I'm running, and I also have this part-time job, and everything fits within my schedule. Every single thing fits into my schedule. I can go to work, I can come back, I can make products before, I can make products after. This thing just works really well with my schedule, with my kids, with my brain. I want to keep myself in, you know what I'm saying? Everything just works and everything just jives together. So why in the world would I be like doing something that's gonna drive me off a wall? So when like you're not feeling confident about something, like don't go into something that's gonna make you even less confident than you are. You know, like like if you don't like working at McDonald's, why would you take a job at McDonald's, even if you're gonna get the job at McDonald's? No, don't go work there. You prefer working in a store. Go and look for a job in a store. You like fashion, you like putting things together, you like putting clothes on the mannequin, you like that stuff. Go find a job there. That's gonna make you happy. Do that job. That's gonna make you feel confident. When you get your pay, you're gonna be so happy. Listen, I love this job. Listen, I love doing what I'm doing. You're gonna be so confident that you're gonna, when you go to the store and see all that stuff, you're gonna be like, no, I'm not spending the money. I work too hard for the money. It's gonna actually boost your financial confidence. Take it from me. Honestly, like I'm working right now and I'm so happy. A very short shift I have, and I'm like, great. I feel amazing. When I finish work, it's just the amount of time that I want to work. I'm happy. I'm good. I'm happy to come home. Can you imagine me? Oh my gosh, waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning, coming back to work at come this long commute, getting back at 6 o'clock in the 5:30 in the evening. Oh, no, I did that long enough. I'm not saying you. Sometimes you don't have to do that. Many people do that, but that's just not for me at this stage in my life. I'm just doing something that makes me confident, makes me happy, that suits with what my life is about at this moment. Yeah. So yeah, and don't feel like you don't have a choice in life. We all have a choice in life. Just make the right decision for yourself and your family. Just make that decision. Don't be afraid. Be confident enough to believe in yourself. A lot of people, they don't believe in themselves. Oh, I don't think I can do this. I think I'm gonna have to work this job until I'm 65. No, you don't. Like, look at other options, try other things, try other things. Honestly, I had a job, it was paying me a lot of money, but I didn't like this job, which I was getting in my last nerve, and I'm like, I have to find some way to get out of this job. And so while I was in this job, I brainstorm, I think, and I'm like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I tried the thing first, and then the thing worked. And if that thing didn't work, I was going to try something else until something else worked, because I didn't like this job. When I went to this job, the job was fine. And as the time progresses, it just got worse and worse because of the bureaucracy and this, that. And you don't want to work in a place where you don't like it. You want to get up every morning and go to work. Right now, I get up every morning, I'm going to work, I'm very happy. Jump into my car. The commute to work is very, very short, less than 20 minutes. And I'm very happy. I used to commute for 45 an hour, 50 minutes, depends on the traffic. Nah, that's not my life right now. Okay, sorry. Something else that could make you not confident is weight. Maybe you have a lot of weight. Maybe you don't like how your body look. Well, start exercising at home. You don't need to go and pay some $300 or $400 to go to the gym. Start exercising at home. It is easy, guys. YouTube is free of cost. They have all this exercise on YouTube that you can put your phone, put your computer, put your iPad on, put something to prop it up, and exercise. Exercise for 10 minutes every single day. You will see the difference. You will see the difference. Some days I'm so lazy, I'm like, oh, I don't do a whole 30 minutes exercise. I just go YouTube and I put a hit. I just go put 30 minutes hit exercise, abs or arms or legs or whatever. And I do 30 minutes or I do 10 minutes or 15 minutes of HIIT exercise. When I'm done, I'm sweating. I feel great. Like there's so much options out there if you're feeling not confident because of your body. You ought to like how my leg look, your tummy is high, you have like a little pooch like underneath. Like you can do something about it. If you exercise every single day, 6 days a week, for 10 minutes in the morning and 10 minutes at night before you go to bed, trust me, you would be in awesome shape. Awesome shape. Take it from me. I exercise and I do like sometimes I'm like for 6 months, I am going to do 10 minutes HIIT in the morning, 10 minutes HIIT at night. And my body looks amazing. Just doing that. I'm telling you guys that because I do it. I do it. And sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm going to do an hour of exercise at night and 30 minutes in the morning. Your body would look great also. But it all depends on the time that you have and the time that you want to invest in yourself. So you lack in confidence because you have weight on you. Do something about it. Don't be there mopping around. Don't be there feeling sorry for yourself. Like you can do something about it and do something about it. Do. When I had my kid before the last, my fourth child, I was almost 180 pounds. Yes, guys, I was overweight to the max. And it took me a whole year before I lose that weight. I was so miserable. I was so unhappy. I went from a size 4 to a size 12. Size 4 to size 12. I was miserable. I wasn't feeling very confident in the clothing that I wear. Nothing fit me. I had a whole closet full of clothes that nothing could fit me because I was a size 4. Now I'm a size 12. So I had like, I think like 8 or 9 pieces of clothes that was size 12. And I keep, you know, wearing them over and over, trying to mix and match. And I was like, I told myself, I am not buying any more clothes. That 8 or 9 pieces of clothes that I have, I am definitely going to wear them until I lose this weight. And that's what I did. And even some of the clothes that was size 4, man. I tell you, I was squeezing myself into the tops. They were so tight. I was like, listen, like they were tight and this is something I couldn't breathe. I was like, I'm gonna squeeze myself into these things until I lose this weight. I'm telling you right now. And that's exactly what I did. And I lose the weight. I went back to a size 4. Yeah, but it took me a while to do that. So don't let weight make you lose confidence. Confidence. Okay? Do something about it. If you don't like to do exercise, like go to the gym, walk. Every morning, get up, walk for 15-20 minutes. Walk around your block. Okay? And like I said, if you do something consistently, it works. Consistency is something, my 2 videos back, I talk about that. People are not consistent in what they're doing, hence the reason that they don't achieve the goal. They don't accomplish the task. You got to get up every single day and do the thing. If you decide to exercise and lose weight and get like the shape that you want, every single day, 6 days a week, you got to do this. If you want to eat right, every single day, you got to get up and make proper nutritious food and consume it. That's basically that. If you want to get a degree, then you got to start taking classes. Like right now, I'm taking this course. Oh my gosh, it's so annoying. But I have to be consistent. Every day I have to get up and I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this course for 30 minutes. Tomorrow I'm going to do for an hour. But I have to do this course because I would never get it done if I don't finish. Like if I don't be consistent every single day. You know what I'm saying? So consistency is a must. And every day the thing gets less and less and less. And before you know it, you accomplish your task and you're like, woo, hooray. You know, and then your confidence is going to go up. So that's the video for today, guys. Boost your confidence in any way possible that is positive. Any way possible that's going to make you feel better about yourself. That's going to make you feel amazing about who you are as a person. That's going to make you see the world as, I don't know, Wakanda, Cinderella, magic, you know? Do that because you only have one life, as I always say. You only have one life. And you should live this life to the fullest with enjoyment, peace, quietness, calmness. And if you love yourself the way you are, don't be worrying about what people think. Just go out there and be your true, authentic self. Smile, live your life. Let all those negative things that people may say or do run off your back like water off a duck's back. And just live and be free and be your authentic self every single day. And that's who you are. And your life is going to be good for you. Okay? So, guys, Joyce, thanks for watching. Yes, that's right. Self talk is so important. It's always positive. Thanks for joining the live. Somebody from Japan saying, I don't understand what you're talking about. This person from Japan, Indoraptor. Um, Sega Kudaji. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you. I appreciate all of you guys who joined the live. Thank you. You guys are my tribe. I really appreciate you guys for coming to the live day in and day out. So, guys, I'm saying peace out. Be positive. Say positive things to yourself. And I'll see you in the next live.